Here's a freaking Victorian-era tiny little coffin. I don't like it. Check out all this sterling silver. Insane. More 1964 BUF dollars. All of these 35mm SLR cameras and lenses. Here's an original piece of art by Daniel Folger Bigelow. This super cool old cigarette holder. The freaking cigarette comes out of the mouth. Wild. Embalming fluid bottles and more. Really neat old pieces of furniture. Get all those easels back there and more. Look at these wild masks. Original artwork, I believe, all by Kansas City artist Holly Miller. There's a wall full, the whole wall full of artwork. Also, I believe most of it, Kansas City artist Holly Miller. Military pictures, glass, porcelain, china, ironstone, more cool original art, sports stuff, pellet guns, currency, advertising, and more, all coming up in this week's auction. Hello again, folks. Yes, indeed. Once again, preview video for this week's Kansas City Thursday night auction this week. The auction will be Thursday, February 5th, 2026. We're located 1801 Gwinnett Street, Kansas City, Missouri, 64120. We are in the East Bottoms, just east of River Market by the new soccer stadium and Bally's Casino and Knuckleheads and Rieger and all that. Auction night, doors open at 5, auction starts at 6, and then every Wednesday we do a preview video from 11 to 1. You can swing by and take a look and check everything out. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and like and copy and share and comment, all that good stuff. We've got a really good one this week. Let's see. Oh, we'll just go start down here at the end of the line here. What do we have? Signed Lou Ferrigno. Advertising. Looks like a Blake Shelton thing. Check this safe out. Neat old safe. Has the combo. We tested it. It works. Bring somebody to help you. Oh, what else? Looks like old magic stuff. I think there was some more magic stuff over there that I will bring over here. Looks like a target. BB gun. Weird box full of coin stuff and more. Some miscellaneous, looks like military stuff and more in there. watches, sort of medical thing. You probably don't even want to know what it does. Badges, more neat little stuff. And in here, my goodness, so much stuff. So there's some coins and tokens and all that, but what's really cool is all the sterling in there. I meant to pull it out to be able to show it to you a little better, but I guess you know what's going on. Sterling is sterling, right? 509 gram bowl. More. We need to get the top of that replaced one day. There's another. That's a roll of 64 BU quarters. Looks like there's some West Wall World War II medals in there. Neat old gumball machine. Has the key. Yeah, this is so cool. This old sports scrapbook, and look at the detail. Somebody just sat there and cut all these out of the paper. Like with precision. Here is signed Harry Truman, William Boyle Jr. Like presentation piece. Illustrated Animal Kingdom. Those are always so cool. Oh, trying to find a date, but can't make it happen right now. Pete Rose. Was that the catfish hunter he was talking about? Doesn't quite look like it. Sorry. Yeah, just doing this. You can really preview photo and video. You guys really just need to get down here and look at stuff. I believe that was right though. That's wild. Like real artist model, not IKEA. That hand. Swagger stick. Huh. All right, so looks like a Harry Truman signed piece, no COA or anything, but I don't even know if you guys can see that. But you go over here, to this one, it does look the same. I don't know. You figure it out. U.S. government treasury poster. Hopalong Cassidy soap. It's actually in there. More autographs, pins, currency's really neat. These silver certificates. Another really cool artist model. So badass. That's kind of neat, that door knocker. Old George Brett praise piece, the book. Oh, what do we have in here? So there's those. What are they? The 64 $50. Brilliant, uncirculated. Some art. A couple of pellet guns, BB guns. There's Cisco, right? So this is different stuff in here that we'll work our way through. super nice. Super nice. And this is more currency, foreign currency. More signed balls. You guys will have to come try to make them out. Okay, it's gonna be kind of hard to see these in here maybe, but there are some two Nikon FS10s. Maybe that's a Nikon F, I don't know. There's some lenses back there too. And there's the old Rollei, however you say it, R-O-L-L-E-I. And this I was talking about in the preview. Patent pending mark there. You know, you put your cigarettes in there, push the little button. I guess I'm not gonna mess it up. Comes out their mouth. Postcards, neat old postcards with interesting subject matter. There's like a moon, you know, when they used to take pictures sitting on a moon and all that. Then this is awesome. So this is out of that estate. Photo by Holly of Gordon Parks. So that's wild. More art glass and Carnival. Those ashtrays are neat. They're plastic. They're just like the ashtrays on the Johnny Carson show, if you care. Mannequin head. Then there's another neat piece of art, kind of like, and of course you think David Bowie. Wasn't that Ace Frehley on that side or something? Repro Pepsi. A couple neat like ironstone pieces there. Crockery. More neat little Napoleon Bonaparte on that cute little easel. New York skyline, Twin Towers, just kind of a neat linen art piece. Some uranium glass, a lot of blue glass, Fenton and more in there. This is Troop B, 107th Cav, Fort Knox. All right, go back here and see what we got going on. Looks like some kind of some decorative decor. Can't remember what that says. We looked it up, but you can do the same. Cool little battle set there. Chad, is this going to go as a group or individual?
Oh, it'll be individual.
You're lerping.
I mean, they're actually.
Here, pick up that shield. Let me pick up that shield. Let me hit you with this. Probably go flying off of there.
Actually, that's pretty sharp too. Actually, hopefully people don't hurt themselves.
All right, be careful.
Yeah, look that mork up on your phones.
You looked that mork up.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
You looked something up?
Yeah.
Holy damn. Embossed Andrew Wythe print with COA on back. Chad, you want to talk about that? Anything?
The emboss is right here. AW from Andrew Wythe, one of America's greatest painters.
He's all right. All right, EOS 30D lenses, wild. Great bison skull. Another wild art mask. There is a print by Brady at Hammer Press. Trying to see David Sedaris. David Sedaris poster. Original piece of art by Kansas City's own Brady Vest. What up, if you're watching this? This pretty cool. It's impulse buy, and so it's back. That's pretty neat. You push a little button and that pops open. Cleveland Cavaliers signed. Another signed Cavaliers. I don't know who by. You're gonna have to figure that out. More signed basketball stuff up here, and more. Okay, then we can be done up here, and we'll go on over to the other side. Thanks again for tuning in. Did I even show you this? No, I did in the preview. Daniel Folger Bigelow, and apparently that is a piece of his art. Pretty cool. Okay, another safe down there. All right, we've been here all day. It's almost 5 now, so so yeah, this is just going to be coming out a little late, but I guess by the time you hear that, you will know that. Weird looking bass, vintage bass, like Dan Electro looking bass, with this LGA bass amp. Cool. And all these like spooky pictures. I'll just show you all those first. And then we'll go back over here and just kind of start looking at all this stuff in here, a wide variety, old stuff like ironstone and more. Look at that. Whoa. Just plastic or whatever, but I think it'd be cool to get one of those and put it like, if you're having company, put it in the fridge. For real, I'm buying that if it works out, but I don't want to spend too much money. Globes, a couple of globes, moon globe. Then more, porcelain and such. It's like a box with like velvety sides. Then let's see here. So he said like a lot of these are embalming fluid, and I mean that is some creepy freaking stuff tonight. I haven't even got to that coffin. Ooh. I don't like that. Then so some purses, Coach. You'll have to look at them. Coach, MCM, Coach, and Dooney and Burke. Then this guy. So this is the original shipping container, and then I don't know if it's a child's coffin. I mean, it's a little person's coffin. I don't even like thinking about it. This is Huma-nola, made in Kansas City. And the consignor said that it works. We're not cranking it up. Hopefully you don't either unless you know what you're doing. Let's see. We'll walk over here. And this Visible Man, it's all in here. Look at the pictures, it's shown in there. I can't tell if those are real. I'm thinking probably not. It just looks too good. But maybe, I don't know. always remember one scene from Happy Days when, for most people watching this, or not most, but a lot of people watching this that don't even know what I'm talking about, but when Howard was something, and he said, "I didn't just fall off a potato truck," you know, and Marilyn goes, "You did once, Howard." For some reason that just like sticks in my head from when I was like 7 years old watching it. Pretty freaking funny. That is cool. Love that. Oh, you got more old bottles, more old glass, some killer little boxes of old Halloween stuff. Split them up into 3. You know, some of those pieces in there could have been sold individually up front for sure. Little newer box there, religious stuff. A lot of clear glass vasery. A couple more pellet guns. Neat tin litho marks, I think, with figures and animals and all that. What, some sort of pump. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I love that target. Bink. Gerard. More tripods and more. Something on the floor. Honestly, I cannot tell you what it is. If that helps you, no, that's just for the PVC, maybe a big net of some kind. Wasn't able to pull it out of there. More fun stuff over here. Some Neil Diamond photos.
I left the card in the camera.
Oh, okay.
It's next to your bag, so you'll see it.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks. Yep, we did it.
We did.
Once again. Nothing short of another miracle. That's cool little like cordials thing. I imagine this, you know, thought maybe that came out and a bottle went in there. Like that little clock with the little fella down there. All right, we're getting there. That's a cool lamp. We're getting there. Baseball, sports stuff over here. A lot of signed baseballs. The names are on there. Did the best job in the photos to let you know who they were, so check them out. Basketball cards, baseball cards, ephemera, more balls. That one down there is just Royals and Chiefs. So that should be fun for you guys. Into that over there. Then we'll go over here. A couple little mini fridges. Both of them appear to be working. Light. We're getting into more art stuff, original art stuff. And more, all sorts of crazy stuff. Hopefully we got all the sterling. And if not, then it usually finds what it's supposed to do anyway. And if it doesn't, then good. I'm happy for you. Okay. All these masks kind of would have been a little more comfortable if these were up front, because I don't want people banging them around over here. But they're pretty cool. I believe those are also by the artist Holly Miller, I think. And we get into more camera stuff and like canvases. There's a lot of canvases and things like that throughout the whole freaking place, like blank canvas. I'll walk back there. You know, just like, where'd they go? Oh, I guess they're somewhere else. Maybe coming up next table. But yeah, like art stuff. That's pretty cool. All right, let's hop over here. What time we got? Looking good, looking good. It's neat, another little original piece. I don't know if that's her or not. That's cool. That's really neat. More. This is an awesome little box. Camera stuff, some lenses, some bodies, flashes, probably light meters, more art. Freaking box full of light bulbs. More paint and brushes, which if you do that, you know that that shit is expensive. That stuff is expensive. Excuse me. All right, get over here. Excuse me. Sewing machine base, cookware, fluorescent. I never figured out what that is. Made just a big roll of textiles. Brand new, like, vintage heater in the box. Post hole digger, poker table. I've owned at least 2 of those in the plans of always having a poker party. It never seems to work out. I used to have them a long time ago, like before I did this. More records. Neat 2-piece sign there. Kelvinator in great shape. My friend Paul Gorman, who used to come to the auction all the time, he always invited me to his poker parties, and I just was never able to go. My kids were really little at the time too, and I don't know, sucks. So I don't see him anymore. Hope he's doing all right. Country Club Dairy, Kansas City, Missouri. This one has these childcraft books in it. Boom, boom. Those are kind of neat military stuff. We're going to do choice on these. Yes, I'm aware that they could go together, but you know, like personally, I might like to have one of these. I really don't care about having a whole series, and I think maybe other people feel the same. Little tiller or cultivator, treasures of the czars. A little drum can, battery charger, vintage coffee maker in the box. Car waxer. There's like a sprayer, pull behind sprayer. I think I might have missed this. What's that, a dethatcher maybe? A couple boxes of albums too. You're gonna have to go through those. Okay, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna hit this stuff, some vintage. suppose. Definitely some. And I got these guys. Holiday stuff. No end of it in the 816913. All right, let's see. We'll get over here. You know what? I'm going to do the wall. Maybe I regret that. Whatever. I think a lot of these are hers too. There's a little picture of her over there. That's not going to be for sale. You know, because we're going to have more of her artwork coming. It may not all be hers. She's very, like, I don't know, just in a lot of different mediums. Artwork and, I mean, like painting and drawing and pottery, photography. There she is. Little bio there from when she had a show. Alvin Ailey piece there. And over here we get into some more sports. Okay, I'm gonna hop back up here, and on the way we've got some more of her stuff on the table here. Okay, I'm gonna change the vibe and hit this stuff. Oh, that's wild. A clock lamp gas meter. That's a nice piece. To me. Miss Daisy, Republican Theater Ventura. I wore these as Miss Daisy, Michael Learned, Warren Penn, Charlie Robinson signed program. All right. All right. Fun. Lots of freaking skulls and that kind of dark stuff. CDs. I'm gonna flip through them right now. More of that stuff on the floor. So I showed you that. This, we should clip right through this stuff here. And this is the order that we're going, at least so far, in the auction, I think. So frames, canvases, and there will be more of this to come in future auctions. Doing choice, you know. Not sure how they arrived at how these were going to be stacked, but I guess that is how it's going to happen. Then switching it up again, going a little another direction here. Okay. Diverse auction, to say the least. Okay. We're working our way through the auction. Doll shoes. Playboys, dolls, Madam Alexander. I'm just gonna get up here and show you what's up with that. Saucy Walker. Okay. Let's jump right here. We're gonna be right here. Let's just go right here. These are like Millennium Budweisers. More stuff that's probably, I mean, it's expensive. A lot of you ship stuff here, you know what's up. This is some sort of banner display system. Then this is not the same old big old freaking box that we had last time. It is another one. Big old like trade show moving box. So come and get it. Pieces of furniture. All right, this is some neat old furniture here. It's coming a little later in the auction than a lot of you would probably like, but who knows, that can always change. Look at that, that's freaking killer. We looked on the bottom, see if that was stickly, couldn't find a mark on it, doesn't mean that there isn't one. This table's really cool. Let's see, maybe. And then it has two drawers on each side and they're locked. We have some keys. We need to just try them out. Ottoman. Don't sit on that. Okay, don't sit on it. Don't sit on any of this. I'm going to take that off. To me, it goes without saying, but you know, sometimes you'll have a modern-sized man sitting on like a 100-year-old piece of furniture. You're like, oh my God, dude, that is not for you. Easels. Look at that bad boy. Artist chair. Let's see what we got going on here. Looks like some leather. Tommy. Suede. Leather. Come down here and take a look at any of that. And we'll jump back here. Some of this back here might do okay. Caps always do well. Coffee cups, not so much. Hey, two-wheeler, that's a deal. Some hardware. That's super cool. And Yeah, guys, I think that's it. I know I got everything over there too. So appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you preview 11 to 1 and on Wednesday. And then auction night doors open at 5, starts at 6. We'll see you soon.